The Reverend Smash Whiskey 100 from the North Wilkesboro Speedway. Glad you're with us on FloRacing. Green flag is in the air, and Nick Loden brings us down for the start. Boy, McKee was happy with that race car, and he's happy on that top lane. He's going to rocket to the race lead in turn 3, while everybody behind him tries to get that top line rolling as well.
And again, you can see a lot of patience from a lot of these drivers who are uneasy about rolling in. They cleared all the rubber from the racetrack with some of the rain, trying to settle in. But again, that's allowed a lot of those drivers, many of whom are going to that second lane, like we saw with Tristan McKee, making moves and making passes. Jake Bowman's out there. Connor Jones is doing so as well. We even saw a little bit of 3 wide further back in the field with Matt Craig and a couple of drivers who are really starting to move in that second lane. And I think for Karts Tour fans that have been watching us the last couple of months, if you look at Tri-County Speedway, I think that's a lot about how this race is going to play out, especially in turns 1 and 2, that where your car can work, you go there. And there's plenty of different lines available and options available a year ago on this old surface. But we've seen a number of cars sliding, including that 17 car. What a save, as it was just the lightest tap from Caden Honeycutt. And now Bulger still trying to hang on to that car to the outside line. Logan Jones is going to go on by.
Wobble may need the help of a caution as we got Luke Baldwin.
He almost got it there. Wow, what a save. Baldwin has had a number of moments tonight where he looks dead to rights, and he's able to keep it going. Is he going to get back to Matt Craig here? He's going to look back down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Meanwhile, that's all behind Caden Honeycutt. Meanwhile, Bulger sliding after contact with Logan Jones. Renfrew going to try to make it 3 wide. This is incredible.
Seth Richardson says, hang on, boys, I'm coming. I'm going to make this quite the fight here.
To his right rear to try to make that move on the outside. You can see Quapple, though, 3 and 4. Not quite as strong there on the top side, but as long as he can stay side by side and keep that momentum going. And that's just a disagreement over space right there. Where that car on the inside, where you think or where they should enter. I'm sure there's a disagreement there, but both cars kind of fighting for the same piece of real estate right there.
And you're right, Blake. Corey Heim has arrived on the scene to make it a 3-car race. He's got a car in the wall. It's Nick Loden. Nick Loden has come to a stop in turns 1 and 2. The Mahle Pole Award winner, who is running 4th. With McKee in the 6th, the leader in control car. 29 laps to go for the pros. That's the furthest up anybody's been on McKee all night. Davis is going to run him up high and take the lead in turns 1 and 2.
Not only that, but Fetcho made kind of a bit of a slide job there on Caden. Quapple got up in front of that 35, is going to maintain his position on the high side, but what a restart for Spencer Davis, as Quapple there, definitely a contender for the Fury Race Cars Hard Charger Award tonight, trying to kind of gather it back up, as now here comes McKee back down to the bottom in 3 and 4.
We'll see if McKee's going to return the favor here, as Davis certainly had to muscle his way by to get the lead. It would have been Davis by inches at the stripe that time. Now McKee with a chance to try to muscle the 29 up wide as they're locked together in the battle for the lead off 2.
That's about as close as you can battle, both fighting for that second and middle groove. Meanwhile, in 3 and 4, McKee's had great fire off speed. It looks to be a little bit better. He'll take the lead back in 1 and 2.
1 car length the gap as they're about to catch the damaged car of Dylan Garner, with Heim trying to cross under Davis for second off turn 2.
He's going to have to make this move quickly if he has any shot of getting by Davis and then holding off Tristan McKee. But you see Davis just too strong to carry that momentum. It'll slow both cars down. But for now, Davis holding on. Meanwhile, he didn't necessarily lose all that much ground to Tristan McKee up the road. That's how difficult it can be if you're Corey Heim. It can take a lap or 2 to try and set up this pass. You have to get it done quickly. Meanwhile, there's more lap traffic up the road that Tristan McKee is going to have to deal with.
McKee's been very cautious getting around some of these cars at the tail end of the lead lap so far, as Heim gets another great launch off 2. There's Garner right in front of the leader. Heim to the inside of Spencer Davis, trying to keep the fender there on the bottom as they come off turn 4 for second. 5 to go on McKee.
Tell you what, Davis looks really good on the top side right there. Look how much speed he carries into turn 1. He catches Garner in a horrible spot. So does Corey Heim, able to build up a run. But again, Spencer Davis here, the high side of 3 and 4. Heim just has nothing for him. I mean, look at that car. He can get back to the gas, carries a ton of speed off the corner. And just look at the launch he gets into turn 1. I'd almost run that lane if that were the 29 car. It's working great for him.
Another car that's been really fast in the latter portion of this race, entering your frame there, Dylan Feccio in fourth spot. 3 to go at the line. Davis trying to exercise that top groove to see if he can close in on what is a 3/10 advantage for McKee, with Heim diving to the inside of the battle for second. Top 3 in your frame. Feccio lurking in fourth. 2 to go when they come back.
Now remember, if you're Davis, these two around you, essentially, McKee has a shot to get back in the championship hunt. Corey Heim is just here for a win and nothing else. Got to get through to the end. You don't want to lose anything. Going a little bit too hard here. As now Corey Heim, big run off at 2. He'll look down to the inside. And if he can make this move quickly, he might have a shot at Tristan McKee off of 4.
White flag in the air. Heim makes the pass for second. 1 lap to go for Tristan McKee while Heim tries to set up high.
He's going to have a run.
Heim with one last shot. McKee up in front. Here they come to the final corner. Heim tries to get to the back bumper, but it's not going to happen. Tristan McKee wins the Reverend 100 at Wilkesboro.